Hi all, it's Amanda from Dreamy Manda, and tonight we're stepping into the darkness that is not Scary Farm, where new nightmares await and legends say goodbye. Not Scary Farm is currently running now through November 1st and is the best way to get your scare on. My group and I arrived to Knott's at about 6:15, and while crowds were already forming, we got into the park fairly quickly. We lined up at the entrance to Calico Ghost Town to watch the pre-show featuring the Conductor and the Green Witch.
I have heard your screams. I have felt your fears. I have returned through the fog from far and near. I sense the presence of the witch that has cursed this town, has spread across time and space and the most hallowed ground. I have been summoned to offer a glimpse of this vile witch that descends, for she is here, where nightmares never end.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I'm so excited. We got 2 people last.
Excuse us.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. I'm trying to get up there. What she kind of sounded like.
They'll get you.
Look at those hogs.
Hurry up.
My favorite part of Scary Farm is walking through the different scare zones. Ghost Town is definitely my favorite, with all the monsters looming in the fog. There are 5 total scare zones: Ghost Town, Forsaken Lake, Carnival, Goring 20s, and the Gauntlet. The fog's alive tonight. Every corner hides a new scare. Scary Farm features 10 haunted mazes, including 2 new mazes for 2025. First up is the zoo, where guests enter an abandoned zoo that has been turned into a secret military lab. The facility was used to create super soldiers through genetic experiments, but the experiments have gone wrong, and the hybrid creatures have escaped to attack new recruits.
Find your inner beast.
During the regular evening hours, the maze is full of creatures and grotesque scenes, but after 11 p.m., it transforms into a lights-out experience with guests navigating the maze in near total darkness with only a flashlight. My mom and I were the only ones brave enough for the lights-out version. However, the line was almost 2 hours long when we went back, so we decided to skip it. Maybe next year. Overall, the zoo was wild, pure chaos from start to finish. Even without the lights out version, it's packed with scares and creepy scenes. Alright, I will say the zoo was really good. It was kind of creepy in there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to come back and do this one with the flashlight in the dark. That's going to be really creepy, but ooh, that was a good one. So that was one of the newest mazes, and yeah, totally worth it. That was fun. Another new maze for this year is Mary, the Haunting of Worth Home, which feels straight out of a gothic ghost story. It's beautifully designed with scares that sneak up on you. This maze is based on the legend of Bloody Mary. Guests enter the Worth family's former home, where Mary, wrongly accused and murdered by townsfolk, seeks revenge on anyone who enters her house after her death, believing them to be her family. The maze uses mirrors as a recurring element, which is a nod to the traditional Bloody Mary legend, where a reflection is key to her appearance. Just don't say her name 3 times. Oh gosh, so the Mary Maze was so fun. Some really good jump scares in there and just really cool visuals. I absolutely loved it. I knew it was going to be a favorite already from when I attended the Nightmares revealed event. I had high hopes for this one, and it totally delivered. This is not one to skip, so be sure to stop by if you're coming to Scary Farm. You will not be disappointed with the scares in this one. If you're enjoying this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It would mean so much to me. Returning mazes include widows, in which you walk through a convalescent home taken over by giant black widow spiders. The story is that a grandmother who was unhappy with the home invited the spider goddess Arachne to possess the elderly residents, turning them into spider-like hosts. The maze features elements like webs, dark rooms, spider props, and animatronics, creating an atmosphere of dread and featuring characters like the Queen and Baby in a storyline centered around the aftermath of the spider invasion.
The time for the awakening is nigh. Join us, sisters. We offer our flesh in her image. And we sacrifice he's a handsome
Widows is always a fun one, really freaky. You will hate it if you don't like spiders. You will hate that maze. I'm okay with spiders, so it's not that bad for me. But there's definitely some really good scares in there. Awesome. Also returning is 8 Finger 9, the Boogeyman, Origins, the Curse of Calico, Room 13, Cinema Slasher, and the Chilling Chambers. This is the final year for the Grimoire and Mesmer Sideshow of the Mind, 2 fan favorites that set the bar for storytelling at Scary Farm. It's a bittersweet goodbye. Between mazes, you've got to refuel. The Witch's Fizz Glow Seltzer actually glows, and it's surprisingly good. First drink of the night, we are trying out the Witch's Fizz Glow Seltzer, which is served in this glowing cup featuring the green witch. It looks so cool. It is literally glowing. That is so fun. All right, let's give it a taste and see if it's as good as it looks. It's a tasty one. It's a little bit on the bitter side and not super sweet, which is fine by me because I am not a fan of super sweet seltzers. It does have a bit of like a sour green apple taste, I would say. Kind of smells like it too. It's actually very refreshing. It's served with ice, so nice and cool. I like it. And I mean, it's glowing. That's so fun. We also stopped off at the Dr. Dillard Marsh Medicine Wagon, which is set up just across from the train station. They're serving up some magical potions here, including fan favorite blood bags and brews. I just picked up an enchanted elixir, and it came in one of the glow cups again, which is still so fun. This drink is a combination of gin, blue curacao, lemon, and Sprite for a citrus and fruity flavor. Let's give this one a try and see how it is. It definitely has a little bit more of an elixir taste, I would say. It's on the strong side. Definitely a sweeter drink, but it has a little like zing to it, if that makes sense. I'm not entirely sure what that flavor is, but I'm not totally hating it. It's definitely, I can't do too many of these. I think this is one and done for me, but it's a pretty tasty drink. So if you're coming to Scary Farm, maybe try an enchanted elixir. I have to say, I had read that this drink was supposed to be color changing, but I don't think they added in the color changing portion, but they are serving it in a glow cup. So there's that. So works out. Shows and entertainment is another thing Knott totally delivers on during Scary Farm. Le Magnifique Carnaval du Grotesque is one of the most visually stunning shows Knott has ever done. A mix of danger, beauty, and total chaos. I love that there are some different acts this year as opposed to the same ones from the previous years. All of these entertainers are super talented. After the show, we made our way through the different scare zones. The Goring 20 zone is fun. I think it's not as scary as the other zones. Plus, there's a live band and dancers, which is super fun to watch. Most of the rides are open and operating during Scary Farm, but we opted out of the rides as we wanted to get the mazes and scare zones in.
Nobody to hear my song, so I'm running to my
Ladies and gentlemen, people of all kinds, please put your hands together for your Hotsy Totsy Hoppers, Daddy Daddy, Sailor Sam, Risky Roy, Decadent Daisy, Bubbly Lee, and Juicy Joe. Okay, kids, let's show them how it's done. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
We also walked through Carnival, a chaotic boardwalk area filled with terrifying carnivorous clowns and creepy sideshow acts. When you're coming to Knott Scary Farm, be sure to stop by the front of the park to get some pics with the giant skeletons. They are actually activated by the interactive lantern that can be purchased in the park. I didn't bring mine on this trip, but they will trigger cool activations all around the park. One of the activation points is the mausoleum scene at the Forsaken Lake Zone, which is under Silver Bullet roller coaster. This is another favorite zone as it's very eerie and good scares throughout. There's even a funeral procession that happens throughout the night.
From haunted homes to glowing drinks and a carnival of chaos, Knott's Scary Farm 2025 proves there's always something new hiding in the fog.